Hey everybody, welcome back to the next part of my Creating a Great Tone series. Actually, what this is just a continuation of a video I posted yesterday, which was talking about the ability with firmware 2.8 to be able to share presets between HX Stomp and our Line 6 Helix products, Helix Floor, Helix Racks, Helix LT. I wanted to do a follow-up because there was something I was unaware of that was pointed out by one of my viewers after I released the video yesterday. And I want to put a big thank you out to a viewer named Emilio Conesa. I believe that's his name. I want to give him 100% credit for this. This is something I did not know, and I learned something new yesterday. It was amazing. I love when this stuff happens, when somebody kind of knows a shortcut or a function that maybe we're not aware of. And maybe some of you folks were aware of this as well. But he did bring up, I talked a little bit about snapshots and how when we move a Helix preset to the HX Stomp, we'll get all the snapshot data for the first three snapshots. The thing is, in the Stomp, we have a complete inability to rename our snapshots, right? So if we go over to HX, let's take a look at what's going on here. So as we can see here, we have Helix Floor and we have HX Stomp over here. We well know that we have 8 snapshots available in Helix, and we can simply right click and hit rename. We can name that whatever we want, and that gets stored with our preset. In HX Stomp though, if we right click it, we can copy it and paste it, but we can't change the name. Okay, so what Emilio mentioned to me, he mentioned two things. The first being that if I have a preset on Floor, so I have this here where I've just named, clean, overdrive, and distortion for the first 3 snapshots, and I save that, and if I drag this over to HX Edit, overwrite that, what happens when we transfer that to the Stomp is the names actually get transferred along with it, which is really cool. So now we have the names of our snapshots in HX Stomp. Now, a lot of folks say that's fine and wonderful, but what if I just have a Stomp and I don't have the ability to edit the names on Helix Floor and then drag them over? Well, Emilio also brought up another great point, and he said that's using a simple notepad program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to open a file. Now I know that there is a Helix file in here, but this is set right now to only show text documents. So I'm going to go to all files, and there is my preset. So if I click on that, it gives a textual representation of the entire preset. So if we simply scroll down until we find where it says snapshot 0, and you'll notice down here it says name. Now this says test 1, so this was just the thing I was messing around with. So I could set that as, let's say, clean. And then we keep going down, it says snapshot 1. Let's say overdrive, right? And then snapshot 2, let's call this distortion. And then I actually just go up and I save this, okay? Now what's going to happen is if I come over to HX Stomp and let's say import that, which is, this is the file that I just saved. I import that, what you're going to see is those named as such. Now, that's what they were already named as, right? So if I come back over again and change these back to something else, let's just say what I had before, test 1, test 2, and test 3. Save that, come back over here and import this yet again. Now our snapshot names will change to what I changed them to in the text document version of the Helix file. So this was really great information, and a huge thank you to Emilio Conesa again. Check him out on YouTube. I believe he has a YouTube channel, and really, really cool info. So anybody who was kind of bothered by the fact that they couldn't name their snapshots on Stomp, there is a way to do it if you want to use a text editor program of some sort. You can just simply open up the Helix preset or the Stomp preset and rename those kind of manually, I guess. It's a little bit of a weird workaround, but it gets us where we want to be if that's something that you desired. So I just wanted to throw a quick video together just to show you guys that, and a big thank you again to Emilio for pointing that out in the comment. That was a really wonderful comment. I really appreciate that. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll be back soon with some more content. All right, ciao for now.